4 years, Kody Brown has been one of reality television's most polarizing figures. As the patriarch of a plural family made famous through the series Sister Wives, Brown presented himself as a confident leader committed to the principles of polygamy, family unity, and shared responsibility. However, as the series evolved, so too did public perception of Brown, particularly following the dissolution of his marriage to Kody Brown. Recently, Kody made an unexpected confession regarding his former wife that marked a noticeable departure from his previously defensive posture. Kody Brown's exit from the family was one of the most significant turning points in the show's history. For many viewers, her departure symbolized a long-overdue assertion of self-worth after years of emotional dissatisfaction. Kody openly expressed feelings of neglect, loneliness, and lack of partnership, particularly as Kody's attention appeared increasingly unevenly distributed within the family structure. Initially, Kody reacted with visible frustration and disbelief. He framed Kody's decision as a betrayal not only of him but of the family ideal he believed they shared. His responses often focused on loyalty, sacrifice, and adherence to collective values, leaving little room for introspection or acknowledgement of Kody's emotional reality. That narrative, however, has begun to shift. In a moment that surprised longtime viewers, Kody acknowledged that Kody played a far more vital role in the family dynamic than he previously admitted. He conceded that her emotional labor, warmth, and dedication helped sustain cohesion during years of tension and transition. This confession did not come with grand gestures or overt apologies, but its significance lay in its tone, measured, reflective, and notably less accusatory. Kody admitted that he failed to fully recognize Kody's contributions while she was still present. He acknowledged that her dissatisfaction did not arise suddenly, nor was it unfounded. Instead, he suggested that her unhappiness stemmed from prolonged emotional distance and unmet expectations that he did not adequately address. This admission marked a rare moment of vulnerability. For a man who has often framed himself as misunderstood or unfairly criticized, acknowledging emotional oversight represented a meaningful shift. It suggested an emerging awareness that leadership within a family requires empathy as much as authority. Kody's role within the family had long been complex. Often positioned as a caregiver and emotional anchor, she frequently prioritized the needs of others over her own. Over time, that imbalance took its toll. Her decision to leave was not impulsive but the culmination of years of introspection and self-realization. Kody's confession reframed that departure, not as abandonment, but as a consequence of systemic emotional neglect. While he stopped short of fully accepting blame, his acknowledgement indicated a growing recognition of how his actions and inactions contributed to the outcome. Public reaction to the confession was divided. Some viewers welcomed it as overdue accountability, while others questioned whether it was prompted by genuine growth or the shifting tides of public opinion. Regardless of motivation, the moment resonated because it contrasted so sharply with Kody's earlier stance. Kody, meanwhile, has moved forward with confidence. Since leaving, she has embraced independence, relocated, and entered a new phase of life marked by self-assurance and emotional clarity. Her transformation has been widely celebrated by fans who saw her journey as empowering. Kody's reflection does not undo past pain, nor does it alter Kody's path. What it does offer is a reframed understanding of their shared history, one that acknowledges complexity rather than assigning blame. It highlights how emotional awareness often arrives after loss, and how recognition, even when late, can still foster understanding. Ultimately, Kody Brown's confession serves as a reminder that growth is rarely linear. It often emerges from discomfort, reflection, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. Whether this shift leads to deeper reconciliation or remains a solitary moment of insight remains to be seen. What is clear is that the narrative surrounding Kody and Kody's relationship has entered a more nuanced chapter.